guys, it's Nicole, also known as Nikki Vegan, and today I'm doing a what I ate today video, but with a little bit of a twist. I've been polling my Instagram followers to see what they want me to eat today, because anything that they say goes, which I think is a really fun concept. I think it's cool because it not only shows that there's a lot of versatility within the vegan diet, but it's also a good way for me to show you recipes that you actually really want to see. So starting with breakfast, I usually have breakfast within the first hour of waking up, but I'm going to my friend Danny's house today to see her new baby. I'm so excited. I haven't met him yet, but I've stalked him on Instagram, so I feel like we know each other. So I pulled Instagram to see whether or not I should do oatmeal or a chocolate pudding parfait. And honestly, the chocolate pudding parfait is kind of an experiment that I'm excited to try, but I love oatmeal. I eat oatmeal every single day, so I was joking with my friends that I wish I would have put oatmeal or oatmeal, because that's what I really want. We're gonna see which one won because it is now breakfast time and I'm late, so I gotta run. Chocolate pudding parfait, but it was really close, 45 to 55%. So a lot of you guys are oatmeal lovers out there. I feel like you're my people, you get me. But yeah, let's do the chocolate pudding parfait and let's do it fast because I gotta go. Alright, so I started with a cup of coffee, but while I was getting ready, I had a few glasses of water, and then I had coffee, and I just put some oat milk in it today, but you know, sometimes I like almond, sometimes I like soy, sometimes I like cashew. Today it was oat, and it was delicious, and I got the idea to make chocolate pudding parfaits with this vegan yogurt. I only had a little bit left, and it was in a container with a lid, so I figured this is perfect. I'm just going to add some raw cacao and some agave, but you could also do maple syrup if you like, and make kind of a chocolate pudding or chocolate yogurt flavor. And the way you do this is just totally up to your preference. Like, you can add as much raw cacao as you like or as much sweetener as you like. You just want to taste it and see what you think. But really, this is all about the topping. So we've got that chocolate pudding base, and you want to make sure you whisk it really well to incorporate the raw cacao. You could even blend it if you felt like it. And then I topped it with a pretty generous amount. I did like double of the granola that you see in that clip. And then lots of fresh fruit from the farmer's market. I have strawberries and some of these cherry plum hybrids. They're called cherries and they're delicious. They kind of taste like baby nectarines. I don't know, they're great. And I put those in there, and then I put peanut butter on top, and then I kind of swirled it all together, and it was so good. It was way better than I was expecting, especially since this was kind of an experiment, but that little bit of the chocolate pudding with the granola and the fresh fruit and the peanut butter, it was delicious and the perfect thing for on the go. It even has its own lid, look at that. I tasted it just to see how it was, but I really gotta go, so I put the lid on, but it's really, really good, especially with strawberries. Chocolate and strawberries is just so good. The Vegan View girls and I are ordering from Mendocino Farms. They have a vegan menu. So should I get the barbecue tempeh sandwich, which is kind of like, I think like a pulled pork sandwich, like a vegan version, or the falafel wrap? Okay, so we've ordered lunch, and the barbecue tempeh sandwich one, the potato salad one, and then we got some LaCroix in the lemon flavor.
Key lime.
Lime, sorry, lime. Cheers.
Key lime.
Oh, baby, come on, baby.
You're so natural on camera.
Haley, I'm so in love with everything about you. Aww. So committed to spending a life, getting to know every single part of you, loving you patiently and kindly. And I wouldn't want to spend it with anybody else.
So I ran in to get a snack. Actually, the plan was to run into Home Goods because there's not one near me and there is one here. So I went in, and I just love strolling through like Target, Home Goods, all those types of places. Even if I don't get anything, I don't know, I just think it's very relaxing. So comment below if you're weird and stroll around those types of stores too. There was a lot of stuff, but I didn't get anything. There's a Trader Joe's nearby, so I stopped and I got a snack. So I posted on Instagram, snack time, which one? Apple pie or cherry pie. I'm gonna wait like 30 minutes because I have about an hour drive home, and we'll see which one wins because I'm pretty hungry. To do, and my
advice would be, because if your Facebook friends are...
Okay, so I am back home and I'm going to just set up the picture so I can take an Instagram photo and do like a poll, because I'm hungry but I'm not quite hungry yet. So I'm gonna give the poll some time, and I think I'm gonna go on a walk and try to catch the last few minutes of the sunset because it's very pretty out and I've been sitting all day, so I kind of just want to move around. So I'm gonna set up the photo. I think I have stuff to make curry, I know that. So I think like a red curry with like a coconut sauce, a la my friend Nisha's recipe. Just really easy, you can throw in any veggies. So I'm gonna try that option, or I got some falafel from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna try that and see if people want that. What should I have for dinner? Okay, now I'm gonna go on a walk. No, now I'm gonna drink a glass of water, then I'm gonna go on a walk. Oh, I love those adorable Gilmore Girls. Okay, what are we having for dinner? Shout out to Erin Roberts, who said that she's still voting for my lunch even though she knows I had lunch hours ago. That's hilarious. Veggie curry it is. All right, so after I poured myself a glass of wine, then I went ahead and chopped up some veggies. I just used whatever I had, and that's the great thing about curries or soups. They're a really great way to use up vegetables, and you can kind of mix and match with what you have. So I wanted this with potatoes instead of rice or ramen on this day, so I just went ahead and cooked up 2 potatoes, just cover them with water and let them steam. And in another pan, I sauteed some carrots with some water, and then when they were softened after a few minutes, I added in 1 heirloom tomato, just kind of sauteed that for a few minutes, and then cut up a summer squash and also some bok choy. Both of these are really fresh and I don't want them to get soggy, so I pretty much turned the heat down to low at this point because they just need to warm through. And then I went ahead and made the curry sauce. Now this is inspired by my friend Nisha, like I said, so I will put her recipe video down below. I kind of just not winged it, but like, yeah, winged it, because it's really simple. You just need 1 can of coconut milk, 1 to 2 tablespoons of a red curry paste, and then you can do a little bit of soy sauce or tamari if you like. I actually did a little splash of tamari and then a bit of sriracha, and that makes it just a little bit spicier, and it has garlic in it, so it gives it a little bit more of a garlic flavor. You can really mix and match, so just kind of taste the sauce as it's cooking, and if you feel like it needs more curry or more salt, you can go ahead and adjust that. So it's super simple. As Nisha pointed out, it's a really great way to use up veggies that are gonna go bad, because you know how sometimes you go to the grocery store and you're really ambitious, you're gonna be so healthy, you get all the veggies, and then by the end of the week you're like, these are starting to go bad and I have no idea what to do with them. Go ahead and make yourself a veggie curry. It's a really great way to use up the veggies that you bought and reduce food waste. Like I said, I served this over potatoes. You want to make sure you salt your potatoes just because it adds a lot of flavor, and I find that it really just brightens everything. So I did a little bit of salt on the potatoes, added a generous portion of the veggies and the sauce on top, and then topped this with a little bit of coconut yogurt because it is a bit spicy. So having a cooling yogurt, a vegan yogurt, is going to really help kind of balance that. And then I did cilantro and some fresh greens on the side. Okay, so dinner was delicious, and I feel like this whole day was very delicious, and it was really fun to get to interact with my Instagram followers and see what you guys were interested in, you know, watching in this video. Hopefully you found it interesting, and I have to say it actually made it so much easier in the middle of my day when I was stressed and running around and had a lot of things going on. I just didn't have to think about what I was eating. I was just like, what should I eat? And then whatever you guys said was what I decided, and I didn't really have to think about it after that. It actually made things a lot easier. Anyway, before you go, I wanted to let you know about Skillshare, which is a company that I teamed up with to bring you this video, because if you're anything like me, learning is really important, and this is a website where you can go type in whatever you're interested in, and you're gonna find video after video after video of tutorials, and it's all very targeted to what your interest is. And some of them are how-to videos, some of them are lectures, some of them are, you know, different softwares that you can use. Just depends on what you're looking for. There's all kinds of hobbies that you can look into, like cooking videos or fine art, photography. There's all kinds of cool stuff. But then there's also a lot of really practical things that you can use for your business or whatever craft you're in. For example, I was just looking up video editing tutorial. There was this Instagram hack that I have paused. I'm gonna go watch after this, and it's basically like how to make those overhead cooking videos. So it was like a stack of books on each side propped up with a board, and then it had the phone over, so you could have like an aerial view of whatever you were working on, but the phone was on top and you don't have to hold it. So smart, right? And I mean, I have a tripod for my camera, but there's times where I want to use my phone, or I need another camera and I don't actually have another camera, so now I can use my phone. My mind was blown, and I think it's really fun to learn from other creative people. My mom always tells me that there is no excuse to be bored in this life. Like, there's just so much that you can learn and fill your time with, and it's just a matter of finding things that light you up and make you feel excited and passionate. And even if it's, you know, not for work or something that you want to do, even if it's just as a hobby to entertain you, like, that is really important and a really big part of health as well. I think health is not just kale and sleeping regularly and getting exercise. I also think it's doing things that nourish your mind and your soul, and I just think that learning is one of those things that are just really important and always going to help you feel young and inspired and motivated and creative. So stay curious and find resources like Skillshare where you can learn and just keep growing as a person, you know? That's what I think about that. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then make sure you check out the description box below. There'll be a lot more info there, as well as a link you can click on, and there's going to be links to my Instagram account and to the vegan view that I mentioned today, and a bunch of the recipes that I talked about today, and all kinds of stuff that you might find helpful. I always try to make sure that the description box has a ton of information that is useful to you guys. So make sure you check that out. Give this video a thumbs up because that really helps out my channel, and I will see you guys in a video very soon. Bye. What is this? Wow. Wow. Oh, that's good. Is that there the whole time? Wait, should I get banged?